We are going to discuss about visual force pages in today's class as well. Okay, if you have any questions you can block me at any point of time. Okay, and in yesterday's class we simply discussed about how to access visual force pages from different ways, how to create them from different ways, how to modify from different ways. Okay, how to access them. So can someone tell me what are the different ways um, we try to access VF pages? Again, the last two classes, which is done on Saturday and Sunday, is not mandatory. So they are simple explanation, like the theoretical explanation about the VF tags and Apex classes. Anyway, um, I'm going to share that videos. They are still in processing. When I try to upload, the videos are big for 2 hours long, so they are taking some time to processing. Okay. Yeah, so we can access VF pages from multiple ways from the cloud page editor by simply clicking. So I'm opening a new tab to open the page from this new tab, from the home tab. I can open from anything. Okay, but I just need the basic URL, means your instance, that is ap1.salesforce.com hash. After that you can put down apex. That's one way of accessing it, like this. Whatever the URL is, you remove all the URL after .com slash backslash. Okay, and you can write your uh, visual force name like this by putting apex slash controller. This is the page what we did yesterday. Okay, when I hitting this URL, it automatically changed the complete AP, means the front end thing also. The URL also it modified from book9.ap1.visualforce.com. The reason why it took book9 is this is a manager package with the name prefix book9. All the custom objects are appended with book9 underscore underscore. All the components are appended with the same name prefix with two underscores also after that. But coming down to the URLs, the URL will be automatically appended with book9, prepended with book9. Okay, so this is a page. If you want to access the VF page, this is one way of seeing the demo of that page, as well as you can even access the VF page code as well. The other ways which I said to you is to access VF page code from the backend, from the develop option. Okay, I think after 5 minutes again we are going to start the new topic, means on the some new example. So if you click on develop, yes, there are pages like this. Click on this. This is one way of accessing it. The other way is developer console. Click on this. These are all different ways to access the pages. I will show you how to open the. So these are all the pages in the system. This is the page what you just opened here from the page editor. This is from the back end. This is from the developer console. I will show that to you. File, open, pages. It's here. Yeah, this is the page which I opened in this page also. And this is again the programming, the code what we have written here. Okay, and yesterday I explained this complete code with the input fields and why we are using input section, sorry, page block section, page block, form tag, page tag, and all this stuff, and again input fields also. Okay, so this is one requirement to show the data, to take data from the user to the account object. Okay, so now if I want to create the same thing for any custom object, yes, I can do it. by simply replacing the standard controller equal to, I'll show that to you. For suppose I'm going back to the system to check whether I'm choosing any custom object. So for suppose there is a custom object called customer now in my system, right? That is this. Let's check. Again, I'm clicking on click on new invoice. I'm just checking any other object. I just want to click on the. Oh, there's no much objects here. Hmm, speakers. Clicking on new. Yeah. See, suppose there is object like speakers. I want to create a page on the speakers object. For that, I have to go to the object first to know the API names of this speaker object. I'm going to build this complete speaker input options. Okay. So this is a speaker object. These are the fields available in that, right? So I'm going to take information about the speakers with the Visual Force page now. So what I will do, I'm going to I'm going to click on File, New, VF page. I'm giving it as speakers, speaker, Visual Force, standard controller. Okay, this is the page name. I'm clicking on Save. Okay, by default I got this page. Okay, and I'm giving it as Apex form. See, simply go to Apex F, automatically shows the options. Click on this. That's it. You don't write complete code also. It automatically suggests you the available tags according to your typing. Okay. Now I want to put page block section. So before going to that, I simply want to connect my page with the standard controller. Inside it, I want to give speakers SPA. I want to get this custom object info. I will copy from here. I'm trying to click on save. Okay. For suppose I want to open this page now. Okay. Um, speakers visual for standard controller, right? So how to open the page? Okay. I'm going to new any tab, any free tab. Just click on removing all the values after that. Apex hash SPA speaker visual force standard controller. Simply I'm just giving this information, clicking on enter. What happens? it's going to open the page. See why it automatically selected the speakers. The reason why it linked with the speakers is you are connecting with speakers object with standard controller. Now my intent is to show some information. I want to use page block table, Apex. See, these lines of code I have done it in the developer console. The remaining lines I'm trying to do it in the Visual Force editor. So I'm giving it as page block. Inside the page block, I want to give page block Apex, page block buttons. After that, Apex page block section. Inside the section, I want to give the fields Apex input fields. Why I am giving input field? To calculate some value, right? See, these are all the attributes I can take it. I am generally using the I'm generally using the value field. Inside that, I simply use the see, um, the account means sorry. I have to go to the object name. Sorry, yeah, speaker name. By default, I will put the name. Going back to the page. This is the page. This is the object, backend object. What I am giving here is, so if you are getting confusion on this, what I will do, I will show this in the develop these things in the developer console. What I will do is speaker underscore c dot name. Clicking on save. Now my input field is automatically mapped. Page block attribute. Oh, okay. I have to give the formula expression like curly brackets, exclamation mark. After that, I have to close the curly brackets also, because you have to use the value when you're trying to use the apex values. You have to use the like this. Okay. So this is the speaker name. Okay. And I'm giving some name for the page block. Mode equal to edit mode. And page block name yeah, that's it. Page block title I'm giving it as speaker information. Same way I'm trying to enter some other values like this. Okay, for adding additional names, field names, that is book 9 underscore underscore. So these are all the fields I want to capture from my VF page. That is the reason I'm just giving these values and I'm going to click on save. See, I have a problem here because my content which I'm see there is a problem. So speaker name is like auto number. It seems that is the reason I cannot put the values here. Okay, and email biodata is you can enter the values into that. Okay, and so this is a VF page. I can control the behavior of this. I can control the CSS. I can put down everything in the center of the page. If I'm not using page block, what happens? I will show that to you. I'm removing the page block section and all this stuff. Okay, and all this stuff I'm removing it, and even I'm removing at the bottom of this also the ending tags of this. Click on save. What happens? See, the alignment is completely different. See, page block, biodata. This is thing. I want to put BR tag. Do you know BR tag? Sorry, break tag. It will put down the things in the new line, right? And again, if I want to put the values, because I'm not even getting the values. What is this also? I'm doing it as bio data. So everything you have to put again from the raw page. I can give it as email. How is it? Again, this is really custom. You know, you don't have properties of Salesforce here, right? So if you want to see the same page in the backend in the developer console, yes, you can see it by clicking on um, refresh. The speaker page will be updated here. See, again, I can also add some properties. If I put this in the dr tag and if I can add some values, the color, size, font style, any any color in the back and all this stuff I can control. That's how I use Visual Force pages. Okay, I have some good examples in my system with Visual Force lab files, solutions. Yeah, before going through these examples, I don't want to go to all these examples, but anyway, for running these examples, I need the warehouse application to be perfectly available in the system. Sorry, I think not the warehouse recruiters application. See, this is recruiting application. Give me a second. If I'm going to the backend, if I click on install packages, what packages are installed here? Warehouse app. Same way, there will be some app for recruiting app. I will get that application. Okay, and I will show that examples which I'm in this, which are available in this page. But anyway, I will try some examples. I'll show some examples. What is the use of this? So this page, this is a completely standard controller page. Okay, which is useful to develop some offer letter, PDF example. Yeah, these are all examples. Again, these examples are not available in my system. These are completely new examples. Anyway, for today, what I will do is I will try to show the examples which are available in my system. Okay, these examples are cannot be loaded into the system because there is no backend objects which are useful for this VF pages. That's the reason I need to build the object again first from the starting, and after that I have to use it. Anyway, let's open some other page. Um, Again, yeah, someone asked to show the data on the screen. How to show the data on the screen? For suppose this is the page. Okay, apex, sorry, hash apex hash controller. This is the page what you have seen yesterday. You know how we have built this. Okay, for suppose if I want to put down some values into this, simply put question mark. Question mark means after that you are passing some parameters to your URL. ID equal to, okay, and later on you are simply giving some ID, because can someone tell me to which object this page is linked with? This page is linked with account object, right? You know that. To keep moving down to the sales application, for that, for showing the information on the page, I want the account record. See, for suppose this is the account record, click on this, copy this ID. This is the ID. This is the unique ID, 15 digit ID. So I said there are two type of IDs in the system. One is in the backend APIs will be using 18 digit ID. Okay. Again, from the front end, when you are accessing the same record, it has the 15 digit ID. There is a simple formula to modify 15 digit to 18 digit ID in your programming language also, and even you can also convert this ID via some tool, outside tool. See, Salesforce ID converter. There is a Chrome plugin also to do that. See, this is the ID converter. It's easy to build. Even we can also build. That's a simple example. You can write some formula field with JavaScript, which automatically calculates the value, converts it. So this is the 15 digit ID. I'm copying it here. Okay, and I'm clicking on convert. See, this is the 18 digit ID. If I'm copying the same record, if I'm going to this particular record, and if I'm copying the new 18 digit ID, that is a little bit bigger than that, clicking on enter, it opens the same record. What's the difference? Both are same. Okay, the 18 digit ID what I am showing you here in this current screen is is generally used by the mobile applications when you are connecting with APIs. And again, both are same. There is a simple algorithm to convert that ID to this ID. So let's see what's the let's compare what the difference between these two IDs. See, there is a simple AAT appended after that. Otherwise, remaining this complete thing is same. Got it? BR6CT. Till here it's same. They simply appended AAT. Okay. So the difference is clearly mentioned here. You can take a note of that. Right. Anyway, if you have any issues, you can keep this tool and you can use this tool for converting the IDs. Okay, and there is simple formula field also. Again, I'm trying to copy that ID here, any ID. Okay, well, what's happening here is I'm passing my ID to this page. I'm clicking on enter. What happens to this page now? My data will be automatically populated here. This is the view page. Got it? This is the edit screen. For suppose, what I can do is I can pass for my standard control account standard controller page. when I'm clicking on the button on the record, I can automatically open this page, and this page will automatically be linked with, we'll use this ID and you'll open the record. Okay, I will show one simple option to you how to create a button. Okay, with this requirement, clicking on going to setup, I'm going into the customer tab, sorry, account tab, expanding it, clicking on buttons and links. Okay, clicking on new button and link. When I'm clicking on new button and link, it asks me to create a new button. That is, I'm clicking on um, edit, quick edit. Okay, quick edit, because there are some important fields to, if you want to edit some information of the account very quickly, I'm going to use this button instead of opening all the records and stuff. Detail page link. Okay, I'll give detail page button and open in the new window. That's okay. Okay, and I'm just using the URL as, see, which content you want to open on click of this button. I'm selecting VF page. There is three type of things. You can use custom URL by copying down here. You can also write some JavaScript code. When I select this, see, on click JavaScript event. So the behavior, it automatically selects as JavaScript. I can use JavaScript here, and I can also use VF page also. If I'm selecting the VF page, it asking me to put down the VF page which I have to open this. Okay, currently I want to link this page to account standard controller. See, these are all the pages which is having account standard controller. Okay, I'm clicking on this, clicking on save. Okay, now what happens, there is a new button on the page. One second, I'm going back to my customer object. First of all, when I create a button, it automatically it's automatically won't add to the page layout. You have to add manually. Okay, right, I'm doing it now. I'm clicking on view. See, oh my god, edit layout. I'm modifying the, see, buttons. If you click on buttons here, this is the page what I am modifying. There is a new button in this which I have just created. This is a custom button called quick edit. I want to put it out on the page layout. Right, after that I want to click on save. Now go back to your previous page. It automatically takes to the previous page. I know that. See, if you scroll down, there is a button called quick edit. Do you know what is this button? We just created this. Click on quick edit. See what happened. It opened a new page. It automatically copied this information. See, the requirement I have given, you know what I did it. I am asking my system to open a new page and I show this information quick edit. After this, I can simply modify this phone number field with 99999. Click on save. That's it. The record is saved. Close it. Go back to the system. See, click on refresh. The value is updated. Is my requirement good? So let's do one thing. I want to open a new record. See, for I am clicking on customers. Now I want to modify the record of Burlington Textiles Corporation, America. Click on this. Come down. Why I am not seeing the button here? Can someone tell me why I am not seeing the button here? The reason why you are not seeing the button here is the page layout is different for this. Click on this. Click on edit layout. Okay, and click on buttons. This is not added. Add here. What is the page layout which I'm using here? It's account layout. For the previous account, it's a big account layout. That's a different layout. Click on save now. Now I can also see the button here also. If you have any issues, block me. Okay, right? And I'm currently in this page. Give me a second. Yeah. So I want to do some modification very quickly. Okay, I want to modify the customer type equal to technology partner and click on save. Simply doing quick update. See what happens. Click on technology button will be automatically modified to very quick. Oh, see technology partner new value. Okay, what happens? Check here. What happened here? Um, it's modified just today, 10:36 p.m. because of our quick update button. And the VF page what we built, we have now embedded that page with the button to this main page. Okay, and I can also do some similar type of requirement. Uh, show uh, show geolocation of this account. If I develop a page which automatically shows the page with this address, I can do that, and I can show the geolocation pointing this location address with a pin. When I click on show location, it shows some new page, or I can even show in the same page also. That option is customizable when I'm creating a button, right? That I can do it. That option I'll show that to you when I go to the account object. See, when I click on edit, see the window opening new window is the option which I selected earlier. That is the reason it's opening a new window. So open in the same existing window with sidebar, without sidebar, all this stuff. Okay, clicking on this with sidebar and with header also automatically. If I'm clicking on save, now what happens? You can check it out. Now I'm clicking on refresh on this page, and I'm going to my quick edit button. I'm clicking on quick edit. It's generally doing the everything in the same page. See, I'm changing back to my prospect, clicking on save. It takes again back to the previous screen, and come down. See, it's no prospect. Got it? Right. Do you have any questions? And I want to show some more page. Okay. See, now what I will do is I would like to open a new page called, see, I'm opening a new page called account record set variable. See, this is a account record set variable. So this is example to show the list of accounts on the page. So this is also a standard with standard thing we can show this information. Okay. If you want to show the same thing with custom controller, Yeah, it takes some more coding in the controller class, but there's no need to write the controller class for that. Simply create a apex page with standard controller, and you use one more attribute called record set variable. Okay, record set variable equal to accounts. Now I am storing all the account object records into these accounts, and I'm showing them in a one page. And see the accounts I'm going to use. I'm going to pass this accounts to the page block table. So in the earlier example, we have not used page block table. Page block table we are going to use only in terms of list information only. We used only page block section for showing the detailed record. If there's only one record, means one record have around 10 fields. I want to show 10 fields. I'll show that in a order format, like um, I'll show that to you. Account name, account city, account phone number, all this stuff like this. But in this requirement, I have list of accounts. There will be a number of records. Now I have to show the information in terms of one, two, this in a table format with each row is a account. This is account, this is a different account, this is a different account. The column names are fields. Customer name is a field. I am simply representing only one field name here, and all the values under that are belonging to different accounts. See, these are all the customer names, these are all the customer phone numbers appropriate to that. Okay, got it. And so this page, if I want to do some modifications at once to multiple accounts, yes, I can do very quickly here. See, going back to previous screen, see what happens. See, the new values are loaded automatically. Earlier these are blank values, the industry is having blank. Again there are some blank values here, none values. I want to set some new values here. Okay, right, simply very quick update, click on save. If you want to change the phone numbers or any account numbers also, I can quickly do the changes by doing some quick update. So now I will explain this standard account record set, means record set variable option. So record set variable is useful to print multiple records, means many records of that particular object, the object to which you linked with the standard controller. Now I am trying to show the accounts. Okay, and by default this is linked with the account object. That's the reason its tab is selected as account customers, because don't worry, because it's the same, customers and accounts are same. Okay, I have changed simply the label name from account to customer. Tab style is account. If I'm using tab style equal to contacts, yes, it automatically points to contacts. The tab style is the simple attribute, you can control it according to your needs. I can even put down this to forecasting also, but my page, as it belongs to account, I am connecting it to account only. Sidebar equal to true, you know that. Form tag, for as there are input values, I am using form tag. Page block, as there is a, because the requirement, I want to show the things in a page block table. Page block table will render a number of times. Okay, so that my records will be shown on the page. That is the reason we are using page block table here. You know about page block buttons. Earlier we are using page block section for showing one record. Here using page block table in replacement to that. This page block table will repeat a number of times. Okay, depends on the number of values in the accounts. Okay, that number of times it will be parsed. Again there are some columns. You know why we use column is a term to use for a linked with a field. A dot name, What is the field label name for account name? That's customer name, right? What is the label name for phone? Phone. So you can also configure the header name also if you want to put custom header names. See, apex column header value equal to account number. Inside it I am just using input field value a dot account number. What is a? A is currently referenced at a time at this point it refers to the first account. At this point A represents second account. At this point A represents to Burlington Textiles America. At this point it refers to CRM, ERM, all this stuff. Okay, it varies at each and every time it recurs the values. It put down the values and it will put on the same values in the next records. Okay, and again this is too fast. When you click on load button, it automatically loads all this, put all these values, and it loads at once only. Okay, how many values I'm showing here? 1, 2, 3, 4. That many fields I have, that many columns I have kept here. See, column account dot name, a dot name, and column phone, column account number, that is here, and finally column header value. So these are all input fields. The first one is simply a column, right? See, for that column I'm simply passing a dot name. That is the reason this is not editable. If I want to keep that editable field, I have to put input field inside that column. That's the reason I have done here. Got it? See the difference. You know the difference between this and this. This is edit field and this is the non-edit field. You cannot modify the account name here. You can't modify the customer name. The reason why you cannot modify is you are not using input field here. You are simply using curly brackets exclamation mark a dot name. Okay, and the three other columns is using input field. That is the reason it can save values. You can update values. After end of all these columns, industry column is the last column. The page block is ending. The page block table is ending first. After on page block, after on form tag. But still, my save button is available on the top and bottom because as I'm including in the page block buttons, it automatically aligns in the center and it automatically adds both in the both the locations top and bottom of the page. Okay, so this page, so you have done with a very number of lines, that is around 25 lines. I'm skipping the spaces and stuff. Okay, I'm skipping a lot of spaces here. After removing it, it comes up to 25 or 24 lines. We have done this requirement, right? This example you can see in our requirement. So I want to build some simple page with the page name and the requirement how it's built. Okay, right. Do you guys have any questions? And you know how we built the similar page with a custom object also, that is speakers object. Got it? And you know I have shown you how to connect to the button, how to create custom buttons. Okay, so this is how I am building it. If I'm using page block save method, I can even save the speakers records also. Okay, these are very simple requirements. If you have done one for one object, you can, if you know how to do this stuff, these are all very simple tags again what we are using. People may ask you some advanced requirements of writing a lot of scripting, of writing a lot of css, custom css things. Okay, and I'll show one thing to you. First, suppose I'm in this object, I want to render this as PDF. Let's try that. See, render as, clicked on that, it's showing us PDF. Click on save. See, if my business guy asking me, hey, I want the list of account names and their information and their industry and details, yes, I'll do that. Why I'm seeing the industry, all these values here, this is a picture value that's it showing here. In this case, I'm simply use output text field. I cannot use input field. Okay, I can use output text field. See, if I am using this page, or else the best way to do that is, mm, this is the best way. This page I can use it. Account info on PDF. Okay, I'm clicking on. I'm clicking on enter. I'm only showing very important information. It's a new page I'm creating now. Clicking on it. Clicking on see my old page data only, the same account standard controller data coming up, and I'm finally saving it as render as PDF. Click on save. Okay, see now I have a PDF information about my account details. um, I have to use output fields for that. Okay, so again, the best way is I have to use the ID also, because I am not getting the data. That is an is that a question mark. I'm passing the parameters ID equal to this, clicking on enter. So I'm converting the into output field. First of all, I have to go to the customers, get some ID. There is ID here in the back end. Okay, it's here. I will copy this ID only. See, now I have the output information. I am getting this information. Okay, see, can you see the information on the page? Yes, it's not good. I can even show my company header and everything by uploading my images to the static resources and including that image in this page. I can simply do that. Give me a second. I want to search and replace it. Searching here, creating with output, replace all. This is the best way, right? So, oh, output field, because there is an output checkbox. output text. Oh, okay, got it. If there is a value, it shows here. This is a VF page, and again, this information I can automatically customize by putting some image tags. I will show you how to do that. I'll show some simple image thing also onto this page. For that, I'm going to pick one image. I don't know what's the image I have in my static resources. I will show that to you. Ajax class, no, file, open, go to pages. There are some pages like Ajax page which I have developed where there have some images and stuff. That's the reason I'm going to that. Exactly, it's here. Ajax page demo. Oh no, this is not the page. Yeah, this is the page. Still, this is also not here. Action script, action controller. On that pages, I have done some custom requirement where my page will be automatically refreshing. Exactly, action polar image. This is the thing I'm looking for. Now I want to use this image. Okay, this is my company logo. Think like that. I'm going back to my page and I'm simply adding the page. I can use center tag even here also. Clicking on enter. Oh, because why it's not, there's no rendering part. I'm clicking on this. Oh, there is again issue. Yes, now it won't show the error. Now I have a logo here. This is my company logo, and this is my information, my account input page. And instead of this my account information page, anyway, that's okay. I can put some title information about your customer like this. I can show some information. Customer name is this. I can send out on some PDF to him. See, this is the page right now. Go back to your custom buttons. Click on this. Anyway, view object. Click on buttons and links. Click on new actions. Why we use actions? These are quick actions we can do on the page. Okay, even in the Salesforce one application also. You can also assign some thing to that to do some quick action so that it opens some page stuff. Now show PDF. Show PDF is a page. It's also a button. I want to open in the new window and I want to link it with the Visual Force page. That is this page. See, info account PDF. That's what I want to show. Save. Okay. Go back to your layouts. I want to go with layouts. First of all, I want to modify the layout first of all, because otherwise my button won't show at all. All this stuff need to explain. But I'm clicking on buttons and I'm adding show PDF option to the custom buttons. These are all standard buttons. You have not created this. These are two buttons you created. Same way I can create even links also. Links, the difference between links and buttons. When I'm creating a button and link, there's two options. Do you need to show a button or link? I'm choosing button for better UI purpose. Links are not useful, means it won't look really good when you're using links. Okay, it depends again your customer requirement. They especially says, hey, please create a link, a command link for that. If that is the case, simply create the link instead of button. Now I'm clicking on save. Okay, I can do one thing. This is sample page layout. I can even, sorry, quick save. After saving, I will select account layout also. This is the simple way to change the other layouts also. See, select the buttons, click on show PDF. I'm adding it here. Clicking on again quick save, and again after saving, quick saving, click on this. Click on big account layout. This is one other layout which some people are using it. Click on buttons, add quick edit as well as show PDF also, and click on save. Now go back to your previous page, click on refresh. Now I'm expecting the buttons, the two buttons, custom buttons on the page, that are these quick edit and show PDF. If I'm clicking on show PDF, yes, I'm opening some PDF on my page. See, I can save this file and I can send to a customer. How is it? And this is show PDF code. I can dynamically show the content with some beautiful and colorful UI. That's again your requirement. I don't see any standard Salesforce options here. If I'm using page block or any other stuff also, I don't see that. You can build your own custom table format and lines also with CSS. Okay, and CSS with border color and border size. Okay, got it. Cool. That's it, guys. That's it for today. From the today's class, how to create the buttons, how to link pages to the buttons, how to create standard options. Till now we haven't explored Apex. Okay, these are very simple examples, changing the page, changing the UI and stuff. And if you we will be exploring some more, again coming down to standard controller examples. Yes, this is the same thing. And we'll be exploring some more Apex coding and collection types, how to create Apex methods, where to start with, and all this stuff. Okay, and later on we'll be specially working on examples, with the combination of VF pages and Apex classes. Okay, no problem, I can do that. Right.
Uh, Venkat,
So the next class you will be expecting some more examples in the same way, and the real-time example. What is class, object, all this stuff, right? If you are good at programming, Java, anything, what is object, what is class. If you want me to explain again, okay, I can take 10 minutes of in tomorrow's class and I can do that. Later on, I will show how to create classes, how to call that methods and stuff in Salesforce. Okay, and I will share the means if you are having any trouble in developing the same examples in your edition also, just log into the edition and try it. And Faizan, I will share the login access to you today. I will send the email to all the participants for this edition because some people don't have the username and password. I will do that. Okay,
Thanks, Venkat.
good to go. Ravi, can you email that on that? Can you email me the username and password for this edition? Yeah, I'll forward it to all the people.
Yeah, Venkat, I have one question,
Thanks,
Venkat.
guys. I'm closing the class for
Venkat,
today. Let's meet in tomorrow's class.
Venkat,
Yeah, yeah.
Venkat,
Faizan, you
I
can
have.
also take a note of the.
Got it.
Oh, I'm sorry if someone is asking. I think I'm on mute. Sorry. My speakers I kept on mute. I can't hear any questions. If you're asking any questions, you can ask again.
Venkat, I have a question, Venkat.
Yes, please.
Uh, in the block, in the table column, the page block table,
Mhm.
there we were using name field for the value, right? The value field.
Yeah, I will open that example to you.
Yeah, can you go to that page? Yeah.
Yeah, I got what's the issue. Um, Account standard controller, right? Yeah, this is the example. Yes, this is what you are asking, right? Yeah, in the page block
Yeah.
table. See, I will explain it again. I have to explain it especially this line only. So the record set variable what you are getting, I am passing it to the space block table. In general examples, when you are working on custom controllers, you generally return some x values, x list of values. For repeating the items, this value means for suppose if I am returning list of trainings plus enrollments, these two objects are data I am entering in a wrapper class. That list of items I am going to parse with pass from my controller class which is available here to this class, because in that example I am not getting directly from record set variable. In that example I am getting data from my helper class, means the linked controller class for for this page. The page is only for showing the data. Why I am getting data from here from the accounts record set variable is this is given by Salesforce. With these simple attributes, I am getting list of accounts into this. You know what is list? It's a collection type. It contains list of all values in the account. What all the values what I want to show? Just simply you can use in the column names and you can show it. Before going to that, this is a list. You are assigning the list of values to the value attribute in the page block table, and you are referencing into variable a. What is variable a? For suppose if there are 10 values in accounts, what happens? First time when the page block table is called, there are 10 values, you know that. The columns are repeated 10 times. This page block table will completely repeat 10 times based on the size of accounts. If there are 50 values, it repeat 50 times. Okay, and each and every time it assigns the value one by one to the variable. In the first in the first parsing, it assigns first account to a, and what I'm using in this columns is a dot name. That is the reason I'm printing first account name, first account phone number, first account number, industry. Again the second, after finishing the columns, again you're coming back again and I'm picking the second account. it repeats again the values, third account.
Yeah.
The variable we are using for that, you can even use B, C, anything. The same variable I have to use here. Not only A, you can pick any variable, but you have to use accounts here. The reason why you are using accounts is this is the accounts object and you are using this variable in record set variable. You're getting these values from the record set variable.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, that is fine.
mhm,
Yeah, that is fine, Venkat. But in the apex column value, right, a name.
mhm.
So the a name, we should take the name value or the field label, this thing of the customer object.
No, actually we have to take the API name. What is API name? See, there are three names for every field. One is the label name. If your label is, um, suppose if your label is account name, no, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about training. Sorry, there is a field called training instructor inside inside the training object. The label is training space instructor is the label, and the object name is training underscore instructor. The API name is training underscore instructor underscore C. When you are using any fields inside the Apex or VF page programming, you have to use the API names only. You cannot use the labels. It automatically prints the labels when you're using output fields. Output field will automatically embed the properties and it shows the label name also plus the value. You leave that, but when you're using the value fields, right, you have to use, for suppose
Yeah.
you are passing that list of trainings. If the variable is I dot training underscore instructor underscore so you have to go like that. That is the reason
Okay.
when I'm building the page with custom object called, what's the page name? I'll show that to you. Um, Apex hash. Today I built a speaker. This page I have used book9 underscore underscore. That's the API name. See, because why you are not seeing underscore underscore C in the account object fields is the fields which I am showing on that page is standard fields. All the standard fields and all the standard objects don't have underscore underscore C. What is the API name for training object, which is custom object? It's training underscore underscore C. Even in the standard controller, I have to give like this, training underscore underscore C. I can't give training like this simply. It won't take. See, that's what happening here. Email underscore underscore C, bio underscore C. Name. Why there is no underscore underscore C? This is the only standard field in this object. When I'm creating an object, the only one field created by system is the name field. That is the reason you are not using underscore underscore C. So you don't worry about the labels. You are not using labels from now. All the coding part you will be using the API names. Okay. The API names will be containing only no spaces, no special symbols, only underscores, and at the end underscore C. Okay.
Okay, Venkat. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Have a good day, guys.